Let's see, go new game. I'm gonna do kind of a small map. Leave all the factions random, so maybe I'll get to try out a new faction here. Decided, yeah, I like starting in township. Seems like the hamlet can be hit or miss depending on the resources around you. If you don't get enough gold to upgrade into a town, like you can kind of get stuck and just have a bad early game. So I think the default choice of township seems like a good choice. I was kind of struggling to get very far into the game on hardcore, so I'll try out a challenging difficulty here. Just gonna see what our options are here for maps. Oh, that one looks kind of cool, having some neutral stuff to conquer. Go ahead and give this a try here. Extra varied terrain sounds kind of fun. It's generating the map now. It looks like a lot of little islands. Okay, so we are... It's like Druids. I haven't played this faction before. This will be kind of interesting. Go ahead and make my UI a little bit bigger here. Okay, our hero is Sedilla. Looks like our abilities are whenever the hero casts a spell, the hero additionally heals nearby units and summons animals onto the battlefield. If the animals survive after combat, you keep them as anima. Strength increases with skill level. And earth magic. Okay. Seems pretty good. So we have Avengers. The creature deals more damage and has less health. And retreat when this creature would otherwise die. Instead starts fleeing combat. It will rejoin your army once combat is over. Okay. I mean, that seems really good. So is it just impossible for them to die? If that is, then that seems pretty ridiculous. In our town, so you get 1,000 gold per day. This allows us to create pack hunters or satyrs, or we can upgrade anima into forest spirits. I think this sounds a little better. So satyrs, they confuse and they are slow. Pack hunters have less power, less health, but they attack fast, and we get more of them. I think the satyrs might be better here, just because our hero has a heal. And you know, wolves, if they just die fast, there's not really going to be the option to heal them. So I'll just try out the satyrs here, and yes, when you have an option between 2 units, you can switch it at the end of each week. So if I decide I don't like it, I can still choose something different. And we'll go ahead and build up as much of an army as we can here. Just buy some anima and buy some satyrs. Should be a good starting army. So can't break through there. That's a pretty good helmet. 2 knowledge, 2 defense. Let's go ahead and just creep down here a little bit, see what's available. Let's get some lumber turn 1s. Seems like a pretty good choice. I do want to test out these Avengers here. And it might be kind of risky if they actually can die, but I want to find out how they work. And if so, it seems like you can just use them as chump blockers to eat damage if they just are smart and get out of combat when they're low. So we'll put them up front and see what happens. Our one spell is slow right now, which so we'll save that a little bit. And I'll test out my heal, because I get a passive heal when I cast a spell, so I will slow them. Okay, so we did lose an Avenger. We'll see if we can get him back at the end of combat. I don't think we do, so... Yeah, looks like we did lose one, which is kind of bad. Shouldn't put him on the front line like that. But did learn something from it. Got some wood. More wood. Capture this building. Will you let the wild nature return to the sawmill? An overgrown sawmill will produce 1 wood every day as well as 10 wood each week. It will become guarded and it will make any elemental gates under your control stronger. I don't see why I wouldn't want to do that. Oh, it gets a lot of guards. Okay, that's pretty good. We don't gotta worry about that. It would be pretty ridiculous if we could go over here and find some treasure early. So gonna give that a try. We'll go down here and grab gold first. Get the buff, but we're out of movement for this turn. There. See, what is this building? Temple of Order. Visiting Temple of Ord allows the hero to make magical constructs using mercury, mana, and gold. So I don't have a whole lot of mercury right now, so it's probably not the best choice. So get +1 luck for the next battle. Gives 1 wood each day. Infirmary. Okay, well let's get this so we can make some rangers. That seems good. 6 rangers. Let's see exactly what they do. They have ranged attacks and arrow rain, and has a chance to fire a rain of arrows which strikes a large area and thus damages more enemies. Let's send them down here. We'll pick them up before this battle. And let's go for it here. Okay, so they have deck mates. And blast masters. I think those are the priority. So I'll try to slow their other guys from getting down to me. And we will send all of our units to try to get the ranged guys first. In fact, we'll just kind of kite them. Oh. Just gonna mop them up, they seem pretty weak. Okay, so this is interesting. I guess I'm gaining anima as the battle goes on. So I had 0 casualties and I gained troops there. That's some EXP. Let's check out the next row of talents here. This is your hero to a summoning or elemental spell, increases the effect of all summoning and elemental spells. Get more troops healed at the infirmary. Teaches your hero an air spell, increases the effect of air spells. summoning spells seem pretty good. Might try that. Let's check out some later talents, see if there's anything I should be going for. Let's see, whenever creatures in the hero's army die, they may leave a vengeful spirit to continue fighting for them. Increases the distance your hero can travel each day. Gain extra EXP. Gives units a chance to ignore attacks by large enemy units while fighting an enemy hero. Their spell power is reduced by 5. Allow your hero to see further on the adventure map and gives more information on hostile armies. Restores movement points after combat. That sounds interesting. If we get a strong army, just to and do a lot of battles in one turn, that seems like it'd be pretty good. Increases mana regeneration. Increases the health and damage of all creatures, but decreases the amount of creatures that can be fielded on the battlefield at any time. That's interesting. Seems like it could be good or bad either way pretty easily. See, Bloodlust. When creatures in hero army die, they attack of nearby allied creatures increases. Diplomacy allows you to basically buy enemy units that you kill after the battle. Which, just a little bit I've dabbled in that one. They just seem really overpriced. I haven't ever actually bought any. So it gives the hero Dragon Blood points whenever they gain experience points when it's enough have been collected. It is exchanged for Red Dragon. That seems interesting. Elementalism summons elementals throughout combat. I think I'm gonna just go kind of a summoning based. None of these really stand out to me. Maybe we'll get some summoning magic and then... Yeah, seems good for now. So we learned Summon Imps, which is a minor fire spell, costs 5 mana, and just summons some imps, which seems pretty good with my current, passive, because then it'll summon, you know, the animals on top of that and heal, so we'll just get like a big swarm of guys. Now let's check out this, green obelisk that kind of clues about buried treasures. So you find the monolithic stone forgotten by time. Brushing away dirt and grime reveals an ancient language. This is a story of a single smith, as rich as a king, not by the wealth of gold, but by the power of the craft. Of all in the land of verse... cuts out on Verda... Oh, of all the land of verdant hills, I think. She is most powerful, more powerful than the king. 29 miles northwest of here, she built her smithy. North of the ore quarry. Those heroes that she outfitted would bring her gifts from the major shrine and the far coast, which... a word I'm not sure is missing a letter, on opposite side of her station. So big takeaway is 29 miles northwest, which one tile seems to be about one mile. So let's see, it's going to be over here in this direction with the major landmarks being the ore smithy, or yeah, the ore quarry, and major shrine. So we'll just keep an eye out for those as we explore over this way further. That's as far as we can go this turn. Already built a thing in our town this turn, so we'll go ahead and end turn. Oh yeah, thanks for the follow. Just kind of trying out this game, been playing it a little bit the past few days. Put a few hours into it. Seems like a pretty fun game, there's a lot to it. Just kind of messing around with it some more and still learning a lot of the mechanics to it. Okay, so it's a new day, we can upgrade something in our town again. Kinda short on ore. So, and I think they're supposed to, let's explore a little bit before we build. A potential alchemy lab. Before you can capture this, you must invest developing a mine here. You may spend 2,000 gold, 5 wood, and 5 ore to build an alchemy lab here. This capture gives 1 mercury each day. So I need to find a quarry, and I think there is one over here. Just going off of the clue saying there's one to the northwest. Druidic Shrine. Far post. Okay, there's the ore quarry, and it looks like an easy battle. Kind of skip by all these guys. And that's max movement for this turn, so we should be able to get to the ore mine next turn. But for this turn, we don't really have any ore to work with, so what should we be upgrading here? I think being able to upgrade our anima into fairy seems pretty good because we just get a lot of them naturally. And they gain afterlife when the creature dies. It summons anima that will fight for you during the battle and remain afterwards. Okay, that seems pretty good. So our fodder guys basically get like 2 little lives. That's about all we can do this turn, so we'll end that turn there. That's just a neutral hero. They don't really seem to be hostile, but if you're strong enough to go fight them, you know, you can get some pretty good loot from it. At this point, I'm pretty weak. I could maybe beat them, but I'd take pretty bad losses. I just want to play it safe and build up some resources for now. And I think there's supposed to be some treasure over in this vicinity. It's about, double check the clue. If I can find that, that'd be a pretty good boost. This is 29 miles northwest of this stone. Shigoa Smithy, north of the ore quarry. They bring from the. So okay, we want to get the ore quarry anyway. So I think it's just past this. That's works out pretty well. Okay, so their archers seem kind of undefended. We'll just go for them first. We'll slow their melee guys so they can't get to us very easily. So start battle. Slow their melee guys. Oh, we can maybe slow a few of their archers too. I don't know how much of that will actually matter, but slow them. We'll just send all our guys, get the archers dead first while they're vulnerable. And these are some extra fodder animals that kind of just spawn, so I mean they can keep those guys busy. That works pretty good. And we'll go back around there and flank them. Nice easy battle. Maybe we'll level up from this too. Got about 800 EXP. Did give us a level up. And go ahead and increase Life Spark, which is a passive that when I cast a spell, it makes my units, they get healed, and it summons animals. Leveling it up just increases the strength of it, so I'm just assuming more animals and a bigger heal. We'll find out though. So we'll grab some ore on the ground here. And I guess this seems to be a faction bonus that the druids get, where they can upgrade their resource nodes, so they just give more, and they get guards, which actually seems pretty good. Get a bunch of guys to guard it, and at the end of the week, so every 7 turns, they get an additional 10 ore. Or wait. So this mine has been overgrown ore quarry. Wait, it produces wood every day and then 10 ore each week. So do I not get ore at the end of each turn? So we'll find out. So clay tower, I think. Start moving around looking for the treasure. Is this... Oh, my character is too tired to dig up the treasure now anyways. It says it's north of the quarry, so it should be somewhere in this vicinity. We'll see if we count out the tiles. It's supposed to be 29 northwest from here, so let's see, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So I don't know if I was double counting some of those, but or if it counts diagonal or what, but it shouldn't be too far. That seems about right. Let's see, what do we want to build? Infirmary seems good. We'll start being able to heal back some of our defeated units. Get that this turn, and that's about all we can do for turn 3 or turn 4. Must be, it's the end of turn 4. Yeah, start turn 5 here. Oh, dig for riches. Yeah, we're right on it. Perfect. Says you send out your units to search the surrounding area, and after an hour of searching, you manage to find the ruins. However, you are not the first to have been here. You find a few riches and leftover marks pointing towards the northwest. You will find the rest of the treasure in the land of Mossy Waters, 13 miles southwest from the Hunter's Outpost, and 2 miles from the Sulfur Mine. Okay, so it gives us another little clue, and we do get some loot for now. +1 logistics skill on this armor, which basically, let's double check what that is, but I think it basically means that we just get one more movement. Increases the distance your hero can travel each day, so that's good for early exploration. We get some crystal too. And we'll just keep going over here. So this must be Mossy Waters, this northwest. Well, maybe anyways, gold mine. Might be, see, what was the landmarks we're looking for? Hunter's Outpost and Sulfur Mine. I'm not seeing any of that. And I'm not sure we can really beat any of these fights, and there's that guy's just kind of blocking the road there. So we might just send our army back to town to gain reinforcements that we can, because we can build more guys at the end of the week, build a bigger army, and then maybe we'll start being able to win some of these battles more reliably. As far as they can move for this turn.